Hello and assalamu alaikum to all. Once again, welcome you all to my channel Baking with Zeba. Today we are going to bake something very delicious, and we all love this, and to eat this we specially go to Domino's or Pizza Hut. So why go to Domino's when you can bake it at your home and you can eat it? I guess you all would have thought I am talking about pizza. No, I am not talking about pizza. So it is garlic bread. These are the ingredients you need, and the measurements of these ingredients will be there on the screen. So I am going to take sugar, some milk, which is lukewarm, which is not too hot but lukewarm, and then I am going to take some yeast. Yeast is very important in baking breads, and olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, you can go for general vegetable oil also. So olive oil, salt, pepper, and 1 cup of all-purpose flour, maida. If you want to go for wheat flour, you can also opt for that. You can take half and half measurement, half cup of maida or all-purpose flour and half cup of wheat flour. And some mixed herbs. If you have mixed herbs, you can take some mixed herbs, and garlic powder. So this you can easily buy in any grocery stores. It is available. This is totally optional. It is not important to add this, but if you add these two, taste will be very good, and it will be more better than the one you buy from Pizza Hut or Domino's. So the very first step is to activate the yeast which you have. Make sure to take your milk, which is lukewarm. You dip your finger into the milk. If you can bear the heat inside the milk, it means that it is perfectly good. If the milk is too hot to handle, then it means if you put your yeast into this, the yeast will die. So yeast is basically something which gets it's fermented inside the milk. If you use milk, it will be more your bread will be more soft, so that is why I'm using milk. There are various types of yeast available in the market. There is dry yeast, active yeast, and active dry yeast. The one which I have is active dry. This gets fermented very sooner, so I prefer to buy this one. So I'll put entire amount into the milk. So I'll put all the yeast inside the milk, and then in order to make your yeast to get activated, you have to give some food to it. So I am going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar, because sugar is the food which yeast likes to eat upon. So I'll add 1 tablespoon of sugar and mix this well, and leave it there on the counter for an about of 2 minutes or 3 minutes, until the point we see the yeast has got activated. Okay, we'll just leave this covering. I will not take the spoon. I'll just leave this like this on the table for an about of 2 minutes, until we see small bubbles forming up. It means that our yeast is activated. Now I'll add in our 1 cup of flour, whole amount into this. I'll just add the flour into this. Then I'll add salt, maybe approximately 1 teaspoon of salt to the batter, and then garlic powder and mixed herbs. It's totally optional. As strong as you want your bread to be, you can add it according to the taste. So I have added about 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and some mixed herbs. Okay, both 1 teaspoon and 1 teaspoon I have added. Then I would like to add some pepper to this, approximately half teaspoon, and then we will mix this all together. As you can see, there are small bubbles and froth inside the milk mixture which I kept. It means that our yeast is fully activated. And now what we will do is we will give this a mix, and then we will add this to the mixture which we prepared now. We will make a hole in the middle, and then we will just pour this little by little. Don't put the entire milk, just add while you're kneading your dough. so I have kneaded the batter and it's ready to go for fermentation. We will keep this covered for half an hour, but before covering it, just apply some oil. This is whole 1 tablespoon of oil. I have used all of the oil here, so we'll just apply some as well as to the sides of the bowl, because what happen is it will raise and it will get stick to the sides of the bowl. So we will just add in all. Okay. And one quick tip I want to tell you is, if you want to know whether you have kneaded your batter well, just do a poke test just like this. If you press and the dough springs back, can you see? When I press this here, it comes back. See? It just comes back and holds the shape. So it means that you have kneaded your dough well. So I am going to keep this covered with a wet cloth. If you have any muslin cloth, you can use it. So cover this and keep it in a very dark and hot place where there is little bit of hot. Maybe put it inside a oven which is not working, or maybe inside a cabinet which is very dark and which is very warm, and we will wait for half an hour so that this dough gets doubled in size. Then we will knead out and make the garlic bread. I'm going to keep this inside the oven because it will be warm here and it will be dark here. So I'll be keeping this here. I'll just close this with a cloth and I'll close and keep this here for half an hour till our bread gets proofed. So what we are going to do now is prepare garlic butter to brush on the garlic bread. So I have melted some butter, approximately about 25 grams of butter. So I have melted it in a microwave, and I have some pepper, salt, some cloves of garlic, and some chili flakes, and coriander, and some sprouts, and paneer. One I will be making cheese stuffed mozzarella cheese stuffed garlic bread, and another one will be paneer and sprouts stuffed garlic bread. Okay. Garlic butter is absolutely ready. You can't imagine how my living area is smelling right now. It is full of garlicky flavor and so good. It smells so good. Now we will just wait for the bread to proof up. Let's see how our dough has been proofed up. Wow, see, this has got double in size. I kept it in a very small size, but this has got doubled. We will take this out on the surface on which we are going to roll out. What I like to do is I put some flour in a sprinkler bottle like this, so that it becomes easy for us to dust on the surface. So I have some flour here. I'll just dust this here. Dust it out. Then spread this and bring out our, wow, see this beauty. Can you see this beauty? Just try to deflate the air which the yeast has created inside. Just deflate it. And what we will do is we will make 2 breads out of this. So I'll just cut equal portion of it. Have taken equal portion. So this one will be 1 bread and this one will be another bread. So let's just roll out this into a ball. Out, and what I will do now is just take in the butter which I prepared, the garlic butter, I'll just put some on the bread, and I will spread it. So after spreading it, this garlic bread is going to be paneer and sprouts one. So I'm going to grate some paneer in here. This is not cheese, this is paneer. This is going to be a power packed garlic bread. So I'll put some sprouts here. I have green moong sprouts, so I'll be putting this. And all you have to do now is just take this and bring it to the side and flip it over like this and seal the sides. Take the baking tray in whichever you're going to place it. Just place on top of it, but before placing, make sure to put some oil or butter, anything on this. I'm just going to put this and spread it around. Some mozzarella cheese here. I'll just put this just like this, no need of grating. And I have kept my oven for preheating on 200 degrees Celsius. We are going to bake this bread on 200 degrees Celsius, or else you can also bake on 190 degree. But I like to bake it on 200 because it gets nice brown crust on the top. Cover this and leave it for another 15 minutes so that it gets proofed well. Keep it in a warm place, don't keep it in a cold place. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. I have kept it under rest, so you can see again the dough has got proof. So this was our second proofing. It is very essential in order to proof your dough 2 times. One, when you make it, you prove it, and then second time when you form the structure, then you prove it. Set the temperature to 200 degrees Celsius, and the timing will be for 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll keep on checking after 15 minutes. If it's done, I'll take it out, or else I'll leave it for some more time. So 15 to 20 minutes is the maximum time the bread takes to bake. Finally, my bread has been baked and my kitchen is smelling divine with all the garlic, cheese and bread flavor. Can you see the beauty? Wow, it's just amazing. It looks yummy and I just want to dig in right now. Okay, let me show you to check the bread whether it is done or not. Just poke in on the sides of the bread. If your stick comes out clean as you do for cake, it means it's baked. And can you see the top layer? How good and color it has got. It's perfect. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I also hope that you make this garlic bread in your kitchen and enjoy with your family the whole home baked fresh bread. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel so that you will find out many more recipes that are going to come up in future. And happy baking!